you will be a fuller, richer, more aware, and better leader if you know yourself, you know others, if you make those relationships and keep them flourishing and can do what you need to do to address your own emotions and others' emotions. So emotional intelligence is being smart about your feelings. It's using your thinking to inform your emotional life and using your emotions to inform your cognitive life. If you can name it, you can tame it. So using regulation strategies, not just to calm yourself down, but to lift yourself up when needed, is key in the well-being and decision-making and the relationship building that leaders need to do every single day.
If we take it into the behavioral competencies from that point, and we look at, say, for example, conflict resolution. Now, these leaders are embedded in conflict, dealing with conflict all day long. But what happens if they can't work with their own emotions while they're dealing with conflict? That they're not going to do a very good job of it. They're going to get triggered and they're going to probably make decisions that are not healthy. The competencies are self-awareness, which is emotional self-awareness, and then self-management. And self-management is achievement orientation, adaptability, emotional self-control. And then when you go over to the social side, you have social awareness, and that, the two competencies of empathy and organizational awareness. And then when you get to relationship management, we say that the relationship skills are the ones that really matter for leadership, right? But you can't have them if you don't have the others. So in the relationship skills, we have influence, inspiration, teamwork, coaching and mentoring, and conflict resolution or conflict management, if you would. So those are the ones that, as a leader, you need to run that organization.
And the skills are recognizing in yourself and others, what are you feeling? Understanding and labeling your feelings, expressing and regulating, and importantly for our model as well, co-regulating. Like, how do you work with others to co-create a space of learning or a psychologically safe space to work in? And so those are the ruler skills. And the RUL part of the ruler skills is about experiencing emotions. The E and the R, the expressing and regulating, is about how you bring that to the world. Expressing, regulating, how you act on your emotions. Importantly, if you're going to improve, for example, on teamwork, you need to have the ruler skills of being able to know what you're feeling, what someone else is feeling, to recognize that emotion, to know how to manage that emotion in yourself or regulate it when you feel like you just have to speak, or you're thinking to yourself, you've got to be kidding, and you want to say something other than that to your teammate. So there's a lot that goes into each one of the competencies. Social and emotional learning is the extension, is the way to teach emotional intelligence within a school, within the life of a school. It's about creating curriculum. It's about understanding that teachers are teaching students.
SEL has finally made itself to be prominent in education all over the world. But the missing piece has always been adult development, and particularly leadership development. Emotional intelligence is absolutely a critical part of social and emotional learning.
We teach adults how to develop their own emotional intelligence skills so that they can be leaders of social and emotional learning in a school.
We're works in progress, always. I want them to understand that they're not going to have a culture for learning, a real learning organization, without emotional intelligence skill sets and competencies.